Hey everybody, SlayerXTR here with GamerFusion.com, empowering your gaming and bringing you the next part in our Let's Play of Demonicon. When I last left off, we had just got done killing a bunch of spiders, making our way to the town. Can't remember exactly what the town's called. It doesn't stick with me as well as it should, but Carion is... me and him have made our way through a bunch of battles together. Is there anything up this road? This must be for later on. I'll just go ahead and go to the town. Just wanted to check it out. Look at me, I'm running. I love the look of the swamp. It just looks awesome. I can't get that plant. Can we make anything? Yeah, we can make us a potion. Go ahead and make that healing potion. Get some AP for that. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to remember the password.
Halt, stranger!
The test is ours, the grace is mine.
How do you know our password? Talk!
He shouldn't talk. He should just beat that dude down.
What's going on here? Who is this stranger?
I'm a friend of Rio's. He said you'd be able to help me.
Then welcome, stranger. What can we do for you?
2 women were here, and I need to know where they went.
I understand. You want the community to help you. And community is a valuable thing to have in a treacherous swamp, isn't it?
I guess.
Yes, of course.
And in a community, everyone does something for the greater good.
So what do you want me to do?
Make yourself useful to the community. The next time the holy man visits the Lifespring, he will reward you.
What is the Lifespring, I wonder?
What is the Lifespring?
The Lifespring. I'm sure you saw the pillar in the sky.
Hard not to, but what happens there?
The Chosen enter paradise. Whenever that happens, there is a great ceremony in which the holy man leads them there.
How is one chosen?
The road is full of pain. It all starts with red bumps and pustules that steadily turn darker, becoming the deepest black. A raging fever follows, and, in some cases, a wheezing cough.
Sounds like the plague in Warunk. In the end, you become weak and die.
The weakness is a sign that the mind wants to leave the body. This is a very important time. Those who have borne the burden thus far can now join the Chosen. The Warunkians die because no one revealed that to them, and because they have no Lifespring. But Gamut knows the right time, and names the Chosen. He shows them the way to the Lifespring, and thus they go directly to paradise.
And you really believe that?
We do not force anyone. But, believe me, it is more reasonable than it might seem.
So you don't directly go... You don't hit strictly... You don't directly die here, you just wind up to the paradise.
This
Nice.
Gamut, did he really cure you all of the plague?
We are blessed. The scars mark the bodies of the Chosen. Gamut, the holy man, has revealed this to us. The ignorant call it an epidemic, but we know that the burden of the Chosen will be rewarded with paradise.
And what's your role in all this, Ulev?
I help. I lead the community, while Gamut watches over our souls.
And why did the community end up here, of all places?
This is a good place. Even the mighty Elhanians settled down here.
You mean the Alhani, the ancient people with the powerful sorceress
so
able to
happy
move
to be
entire islands
chosen.
by their will alone? A traveling salesman once told me about them.
Yes, an old people who knew much about many arts. They ruled a great empire, and are said to even have had peace treaties with the goblin hordes.
Until the Rondrians subjugated them and drove them off.
As may be. To this day, the swamp still spits up old shards and debris they once left behind. But nothing of importance.
So what do you want me to do for the community?
There is an important ceremony coming up at the Lifespring. We urgently need more wood for the masks.
You want me to prove myself by chopping wood.
There's almost nothing but demonic wood in the swamp.
I am so happy
You will
to be
understand
chosen.
that the Holy Man does not want to endanger the souls in their transition to paradise. We have already lost half of the village. The ruins are completely soaked with the swamp's evil in the west, on the other side of the palisade. We dare not go there. There are too many undead. The drowned corpses are exceptionally dangerous. But there are still some carts stuck in the mud that we use to move from Warunk. Their wood is new enough to use.
Then I'll just be getting on with it.
If you come back with unspoiled wood, we will all look for traces of your two women. I will see to that myself.
Why don't you just take demonic wood? It can't be that bad.
Firstly, because Holy Kamat says so. And secondly, because I can tell you stories that would make your blood run cold.
I've heard enough, thanks.
Yes, I find these stories too scary myself, to be honest.
Why don't you just take demonic wood? Can't be. So, let's go.
It all started when we arrived here with our carts. An orphan girl was with us. Her one arm was scarred, and with the other, she clung to her wooden lion. Someone had whittled her that lion, not as swamp wood. Now we know that that wood was demonically contaminated. The wooden lion began to run and jump.
I am so
The girl was happy. She
chosen.
laughed for the first time since she was scarred. We thought it was a good omen for our trip.
But
That night, we heard screams. We ran over to the girl's camp. She was trying to shake the lion from her body. It had become hungry for meat. It took 3 men to pull the wooden beast off the girl. Then, the girl's forearm tore off, and the lion escaped into the darkness with its spoils.
do you have any more stories about this wood?
Oh yes, many. Listen. Stopped under a weeping willow, the mules refused to go on. Borkau was a coachman, a good man with the whip. He spoke to them, petted them, but they would not move. Finally he whipped them. The animals simply would not go on. Borkau whipped and whipped. The mule's hide split open, and the whip tore bloody wounds. Later, Borkau cut himself on his knife as he cleaned the mule's hooves. It was just a small cut.
Is that it?
The next morning he could not find his whip, so he drove the mules with a willow switch. But again they stopped. He started to yell at them, but then he began to gasp for air. The willow was strangling him. He tried to remove it from around his throat, but he could not get a grip on it. It had crept under his skin. It had tasted blood.
Truly scary.
Yes, I find these stories too scary myself, to be honest.
Well, that was pretty interesting. I like those little backstories that you could just kind of get. That makes them for some good Halloween stuff if it wasn't past Halloween. Interesting. Okay, so we just gotta find some wood from some carts.
Genla is and always
Holy
will
man
be
has the
a
power
demon.
to heal.
So let's go out and start looking for some of this wood.
Parain be with you, stranger.
My name is Carion. What do you want from me?
I'm Genla. I was Parain's Deont here.
And?
You spoke with Ulev. He wants you to get the wood for him, right? You cannot believe a word he and his so-called holy man say. They are blasphemers and murderers.
Blasphemers and murderers? Harsh words for a village headman and a holy man.
Ulev and Gamat brought the plague here, thanks to their so-called exodus. They are responsible for the deaths of half Fenfield.
You are a priestess of Carion, Couldn't you heal them?
I tried. Many times. But the disease is insidious. It must be demonic in origin. The patients were desperate. Gamut incited them against me. And then they stormed my goddess's shrine.
I thought Gamut relieves their suffering.
Duh! Black magic and illusion. The bewildered see in Gamut exactly who they want to see. In reality, he exploits the sufferings of the sick while letting them celebrate him as a saint. And those who could soon find peace in Parain's arms, he throws into that mudhole which devours their souls.
All this just doesn't fit. How come they tolerate you here? And why do you stay here?
Only faith can overcome the suffering. Even though many go wrong, I will not let them down. There are also more upright people here than you think. Ulev does not want to endanger peace in the village, so he leaves us alone.
Who did Gamut and Ulev kill?
Every Fenfielder who dies of the plague is their work.
Why do you exaggerate? Be honest.
Their first victim was Makra, my husband.
Enough already. What do you want from me? You don't want wood too, do you?
It is perhaps the last wood in the entire Clawmoor not saturated with a demonic force. I beg you in the name of the goddess Parain, bring it to me. This wood is my only chance to lead the Fernfielders back onto the right path.
What exactly do you want to do with the wood?
I shall use it to fulfill the goddess's will. The same goddess who can save your soul. Is that enough?
Ulev talked about saving souls too. It seems more people believed him.
He has forfeited his own salvation, and now he wants to drag the Fernfielders into the abyss with him. That mudhole where Gamut throws the sick damns them forever. Yes, Carion. He likes to talk of saving souls, but elsewhere in the Shadowlands, people cut out the tongues of hypocrites like him and make them eat them. And then watch them as they choke on their own blood.
And what shall I tell Ulev if I don't have any wood for him?
Ulev can use demonic wood. It won't make any difference.
I'll think about it. After all, I have to find the wood first.
If it makes your decision easier, I can give you a more worldly reward in addition to Parain's blessing. I beg you in the name of the goddess Parain, bring it to me. This wood...
I'll think about it. After all, I have to find the wood first.
If it may...
Alright. So we've got a power struggle going on. Not really a power struggle, but one person wants to save the community by getting the wood for herself so she can save the community, and one wants to possibly end the whole community by, you know, sacrificing them to a mud hole. I like the sound of that. Even though I'm not evil. Uh-oh! Could these be the one creatures? What the hell is that thing running at me? Oh! Take that zombie beast. I'm not hitting nothing. What is this foul beast? Yeah. It seems like one is my most powerful attack even against zombies. It just like kills them one hit. And those green guys remind me of hunters from Resident Evil. Whoa, she did damage to all of them. That's pretty nice. Whoa. Burn. I don't know what he's doing, but it has to stop here. Oh! Let's go ahead and hit this switch. Ah! Found us a bridge and found some other stuff. Found us a note. I'll go ahead and check this chest first. Alright guys, well this is going to be it for this part in our walkthrough of... Wow, I just forgot what I was going to say. That doesn't happen very often. Wow, my brain just was like, oh, I'm going to forget now what I was going to say. No, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this part of our walkthrough of the Dark Eye Demonicon. I don't know why I had a brain lapse there. But if you enjoyed these videos so far, make sure that you like them. Make sure that if you're new to my channel and you see my channel for the first time, why not subscribe? It's free, and you know I'll provide somewhat of entertainment. If not, you know you get to actually see me play through the game in its entirety through the walkthroughs, and you can, you know, it'll give you an idea of what's coming up if you decide you want to buy this game or not. I will be doing a review of this game once it is done. It's still gonna take me a little bit to get this done. This is a pretty big game, but as soon as I have this game done for you, I will have it. Also, make sure to share this video with all your friends, your family, your cousins, your boss, your workmates, anybody on Facebook, Twitter. I would really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy my videos. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you need to know, if there's any suggestions, or if you just want to leave me some love or some hate, however you want to do it. Alright guys, we'll see you guys next time on the next part of this walkthrough, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And Gamer Fusion empowers your gaming. This is XTR signing out.